My sister banned me from her wedding because I wasn't married. When I told my parents, my mother said I'd only bring shame, so I planned a quiet surprise. By the wedding day, they realized their mistake, but it was far too late. Mom's voice came through the speaker like ice cracking. "Claire's wedding is in 3 months, she said. "I need to talk to you about something." I was halfway through my morning coffee, standing in my Austin kitchen with sunlight cutting across the marble countertops I'd saved 2 years to install. Outside, my neighbor was washing his Tesla. Normal Tuesday morning. "Okay," I said. "What's up? You're not going to be invited." I set the cup down, carefully. "What? Claire doesn't want unmarried people at her wedding. She thinks it's bad luck, and your father and I agree. Having our only son show up alone would raise questions. People would talk." The logical part of my brain tried to process this. The rest of me just stood there, numb. "Mom, I'm 34. I have a master's degree in software engineering. I make 6 figures managing cloud infrastructure for a Fortune 500 company. I own this house outright. None of that changes the fact that you're not married, Nathan." She said my name like it was an accusation. "This is Claire's day," she continued. "She's planned everything perfectly. The venue is that gorgeous vineyard estate in Napa. 8 bridesmaids, all married couples attending. She wants the photos to look cohesive, professional. You understand?" I didn't understand, but I was starting to. "So, I'm being excluded from my sister's wedding because I'm single. Don't be dramatic. It's just one day. Just one day." 20 years of moments flashed through my mind in 3 seconds. Claire was 27 now, 7 years younger. Growing up, I'd been the one who made sure she had lunch money when Mom forgot. I taught her to drive because Dad was always working. When she got accepted to UCLA, I helped her move into her dorm, drove 12 hours with all her stuff packed into my Honda Accord because she didn't want to ship anything. Senior year, she plagiarized my old high school essays, got caught, cried. I took the blame, said I'd given her permission to use them as reference material. Took a week of detention to protect her college admission. She wrecked my car when she was 19, ran a red light, totaled it, let our parents think I'd been driving. I had no proof otherwise. Paid the insurance deductible myself because she was going through a hard time. 2 years ago, she needed $5,000 for an apartment deposit. "Emergency situation," she said. Her roommate had bailed. She'd be homeless otherwise. I wired it the same day. She never paid me back, never mentioned it again. "Nathan, are you still there?" "Yeah," I said. "I'm here." "I knew you'd understand. You're always so reasonable." Reasonable. That word tasted like copper. "Does Claire know you're calling me?" "Of course. We discussed it last night. She was worried you'd make a scene, but I told her you wouldn't. You're better than that. Better than that. Better than standing up for myself. Better than expecting basic respect from my own family." "Okay," I said. "Wonderful. I'll let her know. Oh, and Nathan, don't mention this to your father. He feels guilty about it, but he agrees with us. No point making him uncomfortable." She hung up. I stood there for 10 minutes. Didn't move. Didn't think. Just existed in that kitchen with my expensive coffee maker and my pristine countertops and my completely empty house. Then I called Claire. She answered on the 4th ring, slightly breathless. "Hey Nathan, Mom talked to you?" "Yeah, and you're cool with it." "Cool with it. Why don't you explain it to me?" I said. "In your own words." She sighed. That specific sigh she'd perfected at 15, the one that meant I was being difficult. "It's not personal. Jason's groomsmen are all married. His family is very traditional. Most of our guest list is couples. Having you there alone would just be awkward. For everyone. Awkward. You know what I mean. The seating chart is couples-based. Photos are organized around the wedding party and their spouses. You'd stick out. I'd stick out at my own sister's wedding. Nathan, don't make this harder than it needs to be. It's one day, one event. You'll survive." The thing about Claire was that she genuinely believed this. In her mind, my feelings were an inconvenience she had to navigate, not something that actually mattered. "Remember when you needed help with the vendor contracts?" I said. Pause. "What? 2 months ago, you asked me to review all your wedding vendor contracts because you didn't understand the cancellation clauses. I spent 8 hours going through everything, negotiating better terms, saving you about $4,000 in potential fees, and I appreciated that. Last month, you needed help with the timeline. Who should speak when? How to coordinate with Silverstone Events Group so everything ran smoothly. I thanked you for that. You made me the primary contact on most of the vendor accounts. Said I was better at managing logistics than you were." Longer pause now. I could almost hear her calculating. "What's your point?" "My point is that I was useful when you needed something. Now I'm an embarrassment. That's not fair." "You're right," I said. "It's not." I hung up. Dad called that evening. I let it go to voicemail. "Nathan, it's your father. Listen, I know this wedding situation is complicated, but your mother and Claire have their hearts set on this particular vision. You know how women get about weddings. Just let it go. Don't make waves. We'll do something nice for your birthday to make up for it. Call me back." I deleted the message. Then I sat down at my desk and opened my laptop. I wasn't angry yet. Anger would come later. Right now I was something colder, clearer. I pulled up my email. Searched for Silverstone Events. 43 messages. Every coordination email. Every contract revision. Every timeline deadline adjustment, all sent to my personal email address because Claire had added me as the primary contact. She'd done it because I was so good with details, because she trusted me to handle the boring stuff, because I was her big brother and big brothers helped their little sisters. I opened a new document, started taking notes. Silverstone Events Group, premium wedding coordination service based in Napa Valley. Claire had booked their platinum package, $32,000 for full service planning, day of coordination, and exclusive vendor relationships. The primary contact on the account, Nathan DeVries. That was me. I'd signed nothing, paid nothing, but I was listed as the point person for logistics because Claire got overwhelmed by all the emails. I read through the contracts again, slowly this time. Clause 7.3, service modifications. Either party could request service adjustments up to 48 hours before the event with written notice. Clause 12.1, reputation management. Silverstone Events Group reserved the right to terminate or modify services if client behavior posed reputational risk to the company. Clause 15.8, primary contact authority. The designated primary contact had authorization to communicate vendor concerns and company policies on behalf of the client. I sat back, breathed. An idea was forming, not revenge, something cleaner than that. I opened a new email, didn't write anything yet, just looked at the blank space where words would go. My phone buzzed. Text from Claire. Asterisk. Look, I'm sorry if this hurts your feelings, but it's my wedding, my day. You'll understand when you get married someday, if you ever do. Asterisk. If you ever do. I closed the email draft, opened my calendar instead. The wedding was August 17th, 3 months away. I had time. I didn't tell anyone what I was planning, because I wasn't planning anything yet. Not exactly. I just started paying attention. Week 1, I noticed the pattern I'd been ignoring for years. Every family group chat, every call, every interaction. I was valuable when I provided something, invisible otherwise. Dad called twice about investment advice. He'd never asked about my life, my job, whether I was happy, just needed to know if I thought tech stocks would rebound. Mom sent a message asking if I could fix her laptop remotely. Virus scan, probably. She ended with, "Love you," but only after I'd agreed to help. Claire sent 3 emails, all wedding related. One asking me to review the catering contract addendum, another requesting help tracking down a specific vintage champagne source, the third wondering if I knew any photographers who might give her a family discount. I helped with all of it, professional, efficient, didn't mention the wedding invitation that didn't exist. Week 2, I started documenting everything. I created a folder on my computer, Family Communications 2024, saved every email, every text, every voicemail. Mom talking about how proud she'd be watching Claire walk down the aisle. Dad discussing the rehearsal dinner toast he was planning. Claire sending photos of bridesmaid dress options. None of them mentioned me, not once. I wasn't angry, that would have been wasted energy. I was methodical. Week 3, I called my lawyer. Sandra Morrison had handled my home purchase 2 years ago. Sharp, practical, mid-40s, with gray streaks she wore like war paint. "Nathan," she said, "good to hear from you. What's going on?" "Hypothetical question," I said. "If someone excluded a family member from a wedding based on marital status, and that exclusion was documented in writing, would that constitute discrimination?" Pause. "Is this hypothetical, or are you asking for you? Does it matter?" "Legally, no. There's no law against being an asshole to your family members. Private events have discretion over guest lists, but ethically, socially, that's a different conversation. What if the excluded person had been instrumental in planning the wedding, had access to vendor contracts and coordination?" Longer pause. "Nathan, what are you thinking about doing?" "Nothing illegal. That's not the same as nothing." "I know." She was quiet for 10 seconds. "Then, if you're the primary contact on vendor accounts, you have communication privileges. You could, theoretically, raise legitimate concerns with those vendors, express opinions about service quality, coordination issues, potential reputational problems. Theoretically, she agreed. "But Nathan, make sure whatever you do, you can live with it. Families don't heal from scorched earth. Sometimes they don't heal anyway," I said. After we hung up, I sat with that thought. She was right. This would have consequences. But so did 3 decades of being useful and invisible. Week 4, I started reaching out. Nothing dramatic, just small questions to vendors. I emailed the florist, asking about backup options if the primary flowers weren't available. Mentioned that the bride had specific vision requirements, and I wanted to make sure expectations were managed. I contacted the photographer, asking about their policy on family dynamics and difficult situations. Said I was concerned about potential conflicts and wanted their professional perspective. I messaged the vineyard venue coordinator, asking about their experience with high-maintenance events and whether they had protocols for managing guest concerns. Every message was polite, professional, concerned. Every message planted a tiny seed. The florist responded that they appreciated the heads up and would have contingency options ready. The photographer said they'd handled difficult family situations before and had strategies for managing tension. The venue coordinator thanked me for the advance notice and said they'd make sure extra staff were assigned to manage any issues. I didn't lie, didn't exaggerate, just expressed reasonable concerns that made everyone slightly more alert. Week 5, Claire called. Did you email my photographer? I sent a coordination question. Is there a problem? He asked me if there were family tensions he should know about. What did you say to him? I asked about his experience managing difficult situations. It's a wedding, Claire. Families get complicated. I was trying to help. By making him think my wedding is going to be a disaster? Is it? Silence. Look, she said finally. I know you're upset about not being invited, but sabotaging my vendors isn't the answer. I'm not sabotaging anything. I'm the primary contact on most of these accounts. I'm doing my job. Your job, she stopped, started again. You're not supposed to be doing anything anymore. I thought you understood that. I understand perfectly, I said. She hung up. That night, I got an email from Silverstone Events Group. Nathan, We've received some communication from Claire expressing concern about vendor coordination. Can you confirm you're still the authorized primary contact on this account? We want to make sure we're working with the right point person. Best. Jennifer Kwan. Senior Event Coordinator, Silverstone Events Group. I stared at that email for 20 minutes. This was the moment, the decision point. I could write back and say no, Claire should handle everything from here. Remove myself. Let her have her perfect wedding with her perfect guest list and her perfect photos. Or, I opened a new reply. Jennifer. Yes, I'm still the primary contact. Claire has been under significant stress with wedding planning and asked me to continue handling vendor coordination. However, I wanted to reach out personally about a concern. I've recently learned that the guest list has been structured to exclude unmarried individuals, including immediate family members. While I understand this is Claire's preference, I wanted to make sure Silverstone is comfortable being associated with an event that could be perceived as discriminatory. I'm not asking you to cancel anything. I just think it's important that you have full context about the nature of this event, especially given Silverstone's reputation for inclusive, professional service. Please let me know if you need any clarification. Nathan DeVries. I read it 3 times. Then I hit send. Jennifer Kwan called me at 9:47 a.m. the next morning. Mr. DeVries, I got your email. Thank you for following up. I need to ask you some direct questions. Is it true that you've been excluded from your sister's wedding based on your marital status? Yes. And you have documentation of this? I pulled up my phone, found Mom's text from 2 weeks ago. Claire doesn't want unmarried people. You understand? Yes, I said. Multiple family members have confirmed this in writing. Pause. I could hear keyboard clicking. Mr. DeVries, I'm going to be frank with you. Silverstone Events Group has worked very hard to build a reputation for inclusive, professional service. We've coordinated same-sex weddings, interfaith ceremonies, multicultural celebrations. Our brand is built on the idea that love is love and everyone deserves respect. I understand. What I'm hearing from you raises serious concerns. If Claire's wedding is based on exclusionary principles, even within her own family, that conflicts with our company values. I'm not asking you to cancel her wedding. I know, but I'm considering it anyway. My stomach dropped. This was bigger than I'd anticipated. Jennifer, I don't want. Let me finish. I can't cancel without cause. That would violate our contract, but I can modify our service level. We offer 3 tiers: platinum, gold, and silver. Your sister booked platinum, which includes social media coverage, professional photography collaboration, premium vendor access, and dedicated day of coordination. Okay, if we determine that this event poses a reputational risk, we can downgrade to silver service. That's basic coordination only. No promotional material, no photography enhancement, no premium positioning. Would she get a refund? No, the contract price stays the same. She just gets less service. I closed my eyes. This was spiraling. Jennifer, maybe we should. I'm scheduling a call with Claire this afternoon, she said. I need to verify these claims directly. If she confirms what you've told me, we'll be making some changes. She hung up. I sat there, heart pounding. This was real now. Irreversible. My phone rang. Claire, what the hell did you do? I raised a concern with a vendor. Jennifer from Silverstone just called me. She's asking about discriminatory guest policies. She sounds like she wants to destroy my wedding. I didn't tell her to destroy anything. I told her the truth. The truth? The truth is that you're a jealous, petty asshole who can't handle not being the center of attention for once in your life. Something in me went very quiet. Say that again, I said. You heard me. This is my wedding, my day. You don't get to ruin it just because you're alone and bitter. I'm not ruining anything, Claire. I'm just making sure everyone knows why I'm not there. You're a child, a pathetic, lonely child who can't stand watching other people be happy. The line went dead. I looked at my phone, at the screen showing call ended. All the guilt I'd been feeling evaporated. She'd made her choice. Now I'd make mine. I opened my laptop, started writing. I drafted an email to our extended family, not the immediate group, Mom, Mom, Dad, Claire, the wider circle, aunts, uncles, cousins, 37 people who'd been invited to this wedding. Asterisk. Subject. Clarification. Regarding Claire's wedding. Asterisk. Asterisk. Hi everyone. Asterisk. Asterisk. I wanted to reach out personally to explain why I won't be attending Claire's wedding on August 17th. Asterisk. Asterisk. A few months ago, Claire and our parents decided that unmarried people shouldn't be included in the celebration. As the only unmarried immediate family member, that means me. Asterisk. Asterisk. I'm not writing this to cause drama or ask anyone to boycott. Claire's wedding is her day, and she has every right to invite whoever she wants. Asterisk. Asterisk. I just wanted you all to understand why I won't be there. Some of you have asked. Now, you know. Asterisk. Asterisk. I wish Claire and Jason every happiness. Asterisk. Asterisk. Nathan. Asterisk. I attached 3 screenshots. Mom's text, Claire's email, 1 message from Dad saying, just let it go. I didn't send it, not yet. Instead, I saved it as a draft, scheduled it for August 17th, 2 p.m., right in the middle of the reception. Then I researched one more thing. Wedding live streams. Claire had mentioned she was doing a live stream for relatives who couldn't travel, grandma in Florida, some cousins overseas. She'd sent the link to the family group chat. I had access, which meant I could watch from my couch in real time. The plan crystallized. August 17th, 2 p.m. My email would send. Family members at the reception would get notifications. Phones would buzz. Whispers would spread. Meanwhile, Silverstone Events would be operating under modified service guidelines. Minimal coordination. No social media coverage. No premium touches. Claire would have her wedding, just not the perfect one she'd imagined. And I would watch it all unfold from 300 miles away. The weeks leading up to August felt strange, peaceful, almost. I went to work, met friends for drinks, went hiking in the hill country, lived my life. Mom called once, asking if I was still upset about the wedding thing. No, I said. I'm fine with it. Oh good. I knew you'd come around. You're so mature. I almost laughed. Dad sent a text the week before. Asterisk. Maybe we can grab dinner after Claire gets back from her honeymoon. Catch up properly. Asterisk. I didn't respond. Claire sent nothing. Radio silence. Jennifer Kwan emailed me on August 10th. Asterisk Nathan. Asterisk. Asterisk. Just confirming our conversation from June. After speaking with Claire, we've modified the service level as discussed. Silver package. Effective August 17th. No promotional material. Limited coordination. Standard service only. Asterisk. Asterisk. Claire was not happy with this decision, but she signed the service modification agreement. Asterisk. Asterisk. I hope you find peace with whatever you're dealing with. Asterisk. Asterisk. Jennifer. Asterisk. I wrote back. Asterisk. Thank you for your professionalism. Asterisk. August 17th arrived. I woke up at 7 a.m., made coffee, sat on my back patio and watched the sunrise. The wedding started at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. my time. I had the whole day. I went for a run, showered, made lunch, read a book. At 1:45 p.m. Central, I opened my laptop, pulled up the live stream link. At 1:58 p.m., I opened my email drafts, found the message to extended family. At 2 p.m. exactly, I hit send. Then I sat back and watched. The live stream quality wasn't great. Phone camera propped on a tripod, looked like audio crackling slightly. The vineyard was beautiful, I had to admit. Rolling hills, golden afternoon light, white chairs arranged in perfect rows. Claire looked stunning. White dress, cathedral veil, professional makeup. She was smiling, that practiced smile I knew so well. Jason looked nervous, happy, but nervous. Mom sat in the front row wearing lavender, Dad next to her in a gray suit. The ceremony started at 3:02 p.m. At 3:08 p.m., during the vows, I watched phones start lighting up in the crowd, one at a time, like fireflies. My cousin Rachel checked hers first. Her face changed. She leaned toward her husband, showed him the screen. Uncle Martin pulled his phone out. Reed looked up at the altar, back down at the phone. Aunt Diane, different Diane, not my mom, stood up, quietly, walked toward the back of the seating area, phone pressed to her ear. More phones emerged, more faces changing. The officiant kept talking. Claire kept smiling, but I could see it starting that flicker of awareness that something was wrong. Mom turned around, scanned the crowd, saw people on phones. Her expression went from confused to alarmed in 3 seconds. The ceremony continued. Rings exchanged, kiss, applause, but the applause was thinner than it should have been. As Claire and Jason walked back down the aisle, I watched my cousin Emma lean toward Rachel, watched Rachel nod, watched them both look at Claire with expressions I'd never seen directed at my sister before. Pity, disappointment. The live stream cut briefly. When it came back, the reception was underway, people mingling, music playing, but clusters of guests stood apart, phones out, talking quietly. Claire moved through the crowd, smiling too hard. I knew that smile. It was her armor. Then, Jennifer Kwan appeared in frame. She walked purposefully toward Claire, pulled her aside, gestured toward Jason to join them. The 3 of them stepped into the corner of the frame, Jennifer was talking. Claire's face went white. Jason looked confused, then angry, then resigned. Jennifer handed Claire some papers. Claire shook her head. Jennifer kept talking, firm but professional. Whatever premium services Claire had been expecting, they weren't happening. I watched my sister's perfect day fracture in real time. The speeches started late. The timing was off. Coordination felt scattered. And through it all, more guests kept reading their phones, kept looking at Claire differently. Uncle Martin approached Dad. They spoke briefly. Dad's face went hard. Mom found Claire, pulled her aside. Claire shook her off, tears visible now, even through the grainy video. At 5:47 p.m., my phone buzzed. Claire, asterisk, you destroyed everything. How could you? Asterisk. I looked at that message for a long time. Then I typed, asterisk, you excluded me first. I just made sure everyone knew why. Asterisk. 3 dots appeared, disappeared, appeared again. Asterisk. I will never forgive you for this. Asterisk. Asterisk. That's your choice. Asterisk. I wrote back. More dots. Then nothing. I turned off my phone, closed the laptop, walked outside, sat on my patio steps, and watched the evening light fade over my neighborhood. I didn't feel triumphant, didn't feel vindicated. I felt quiet, like something that had been pulling at me for years had finally let go. The messages came later. Rachel, asterisk, I had no idea they treated you like that. I'm so sorry. Asterisk. Uncle Martin, asterisk, that was wrong. You deserved better. Asterisk. Emma, asterisk, Claire owes you an apology. A real one. Asterisk. Dad called at 11 p.m. I let it go to voicemail. Nathan, we need to talk. Call me back. I deleted it. Mom called at 11:47 p.m. Also voicemail. How could you do this to your sister? On her wedding day? You're not the person I thought you were. I saved that one. Might need it later. Jennifer Kwan sent an email the next morning. Asterisk. Nathan. Asterisk. Asterisk. I wanted you to know that yesterday's event proceeded without incident from our end. Service was provided as contracted under the modified agreement. Asterisk. Asterisk. I also wanted to tell you that multiple guests approached our staff asking about our company's inclusive service policies. Several requested our contact information for future events. Asterisk. Asterisk. Your sister's wedding may not have been what she envisioned, but it reinforced something important. Our values matter. Our reputation matters. Asterisk. Asterisk. Thank you for bringing this situation to our attention. Asterisk. Asterisk. Jennifer Kwan. Asterisk. Asterisk. Senior Event Coordinator, Silverstone Events Group. Asterisk. I wrote back. Asterisk. Thank you for your integrity. Asterisk. Claire didn't contact me again for 3 weeks. When she finally did, it was a single text. Asterisk. Jason's family is asking questions about why my own brother wasn't there. I don't know what to tell them. Asterisk. I stared at that message. Asterisk. Tell them the truth. Asterisk. I wrote. Asterisk. That unmarried people weren't welcome. Asterisk. Asterisk. They think I'm a monster. Asterisk. Asterisk. I can't help you with that. Asterisk. Asterisk. You ruined my wedding. Asterisk. Asterisk. No. Asterisk. I replied. Asterisk. I just stopped pretending it was okay that you ruined our relationship. Asterisk. She didn't respond. 3 months later, I got a letter. Actual paper. Mailed to my house. Mom's handwriting. Asterisk. Nathan. Asterisk. Asterisk. Your father and I have been talking. We think you owe Claire an apology. Asterisk. Asterisk. What you did was cruel and vindictive. You embarrassed her in front of everyone who matters to her. You damaged her reputation and her marriage before it even began. Asterisk. Asterisk. Jason's family is asking why her own brother would sabotage her wedding. Claire is humiliated. Asterisk. Asterisk. We raised you better than this. Asterisk. Asterisk. If you want to be part of this family, you need to make this right. Asterisk. Asterisk. Mom. Asterisk. I read it twice. Then I wrote back, also on paper. Asterisk. Mom. Asterisk. Asterisk. I don't owe Claire an apology. I owe her exactly what she gave me. Nothing. Asterisk. Asterisk. You want to know why I sabotaged her wedding? Because for 34 years, I've been useful when you needed something and invisible when you didn't. Asterisk. Asterisk. Claire totaled my car and let me take the blame. Plagiarized my work. Borrowed $5,000 and never paid it back. Asked for help planning her wedding, then excluded me because being unmarried was embarrassing. Asterisk. Asterisk. You supported all of it. Told me not to make waves, to be reasonable, to just let it go. Asterisk. I did let it go. I let go of the idea that you'd ever choose me over your comfort. Asterisk. Asterisk. I didn't ruin Claire's wedding. I just stopped protecting her from the consequences of her choices. Asterisk. Asterisk. If that means I'm not part of this family anymore, I can live with that. Asterisk. Asterisk. Nathan. Asterisk. I mailed it the next day. Never heard back. 6 months after the wedding, I ran into Emma at a coffee shop in downtown Austin. Pure coincidence. She was in town for work. Nathan, she said. Hey. Awkward pause. Can we talk? She asked. We sat down. She ordered tea. I got another coffee. I need to tell you something, she said. About the wedding. Okay. After your email went out, a bunch of us started talking. Not just about you being excluded. About patterns. What do you mean? Claire's always always been the golden child. Everyone knows that. But we didn't realize how much she'd gotten away with until we started comparing notes. She pulled out her phone, showed me a group text. Asterisk. Do you remember when Claire borrowed $300 from me for her grad school textbooks and never paid it back? Asterisk. Asterisk. She totaled my car when we were in college. Said it was my fault for lending it to her. Asterisk. Asterisk. She asked me to be a bridesmaid, then complained I wasn't spending enough on the bachelorette trip she planned. Asterisk. 12 messages. 12 different cousins and family friends, all with similar stories. We never talked about it before, Emma said. Because she's family. Because it felt petty. But after what happened to you, we realized we were all making excuses for her. I didn't know what to say. Your parents are furious with you, she continued. But most of the rest of us, we get it. What you did was harsh, but it was honest. I didn't want to hurt her, I said. I just wanted people to see what I'd been seeing. They do now. We talked for another hour. About family. About patterns. About the difference between keeping peace and enabling harm. When we parted, she hugged me. You're not alone in this, she said. Just so you know. A year after the wedding, I got an email from an address I didn't recognize. Asterisk Nathan. Asterisk. Asterisk. This is Jason, Claire's husband. Asterisk. Asterisk. I know you probably don't want to hear from anyone in her orbit. I understand that. Asterisk. Asterisk. But I wanted you to know something. Asterisk. Asterisk. The wedding situation forced a lot of conversations between me and Claire, between Claire and your parents, between our families. Asterisk. Asterisk. Claire told me her version of events. Your parents told me theirs. Then I read your email, the one you sent to the extended family. Asterisk. Asterisk. I've been married to your sister for a year. I love her, but I'm not blind to who she is. Asterisk. Asterisk. The wedding exclusion was wrong. The way your family handled it was wrong. And what she's done since refusing to apologize, blaming you for ruining her day, that's wrong too. Asterisk. Asterisk. I can't fix your relationship with her. That's not my place. Asterisk. Asterisk. But I wanted you to know that not everyone thinks you're the villain here. Asterisk. Asterisk. I hope you're doing well. Asterisk. Asterisk. Jason. Asterisk. I read that email 5 times. Then I wrote back. Asterisk. Jason. Asterisk. Asterisk. Thank you for reaching out. That took courage. Asterisk. Asterisk. I don't hate Claire. I'm just done accepting less than I deserve. Asterisk. Asterisk. I hope you two build a good life together. Really. Asterisk. Asterisk. But that life doesn't include me, and I'm okay with that. Asterisk.